2 years ago, my sister was killed in a car accident. I was devastated and angry, and just not in a good place. Carrie was my sister and best friend, and when she passed, I was a mess. The last craft Carrie and I made together was a set of candles. We bought the wax at a local store, and we both made each other a candle and decorated the jar it was in.
Aww.
That was the day before she was killed. Carrie was buried with the candle I made her. The candle Carrie made me sits on my desk next to my favorite picture of her and I together at the beach. Or it did until last week.
Excuse me?
I met my boyfriend about a year and a half ago, about 6 months after Carrie passed. Eugene came into my life at a very low point, and he has always been very respectful of sentiments I keep from my sister. Eugene, along with most, if not all, of my friends and family, know about Carrie's candle. There was a point after she died where I would take the candle with me everywhere out of fear that someone might light it or steal it or who knows what. Last week, we had a massive winter storm that knocked out power. We have candles scattered all over our house.
So he's going to choose the one candle, right?
In the room where my desk is, there are no candles aside from the one Carrie made me. None at all, and there never has been. When I arrived home from work last week, I noticed a bunch of candles burning in our living room. One of these candles was the candle that Carrie had made me. I burst into tears, and when Eugene heard me crying, he came out from the bedroom where he was lighting more candles and asked what was wrong. I was a wreck and couldn't get any words out. I haven't been able to speak to Eugene since it happened, Tuesday of last week. The candle was burning most of the day while I was at work and is now melted and pretty much gone. Reddit, what do I do? Eugene says it was an accident, but I just don't believe
That's not an accident.
I really don't believe it was an accident.
You shouldn't.
No.
You shouldn't believe it was not an accident. It was intentional.
From the living room to my desk room, there are probably 7 to 9 candles out in plain view that he would have had to pass, 3 of which were lit when I walked in.
I want to punch Eugene.
Update. On the evening of my post, I got home and Eugene said he wanted to talk. I was not ready for what he told me.
Oh, gosh.
Eugene told me that when we first met, he was extremely turned on by the fact that I was essentially a damsel in distress.
Oh, my God.
You thought you were angry before. Over the past few months, I've started to become more myself. I've joined a cooking class and have gotten out more. He went on to explain that he burned the candle in hopes that it would throw me back into that phase because that is the only time he felt he was attracted to me.
I don't know what to say. That is disgusting.
That's right. He is not attracted to me unless I'm upset, crying, and a damsel in distress.
I hate Eugene.
He told me that everyone prior to me that he had dated had either just experienced a loss or was in need of rescuing. If only people came with warning labels.